Yeah, yeah, I'm very excited because Kentucky is a very good doubles team, and it looked a little bleak there, maybe the first 10 minutes on the doubles court, but we really woke up midway through three, and obviously down 3-0 at two against a team who is really, really good. That's one of the nation's best two teams that they have, and I told our players at two, Belinda and Sophie, after the doubles point, that it would have been really easy for them to sort of go away quietly, having taken a tough loss on Friday and being down that early against a very aggressive Kentucky team. But all credit to them that they really responded well, being down 3-0. Overall, I was really happy with our doubles play. It's really coming along. I feel really good about that. That's going to be very helpful for us in tournament play. Last year, we were able to be pretty successful in tournament play, virtually losing every doubles point. Now I'm hoping we can steal one here and there, and certainly that's something that's going to be very important if you want to make it far.
Alex Brianna were down 5-1 in doubles, and they came back and won 8-5. What did you see in that match?
Well, they made some one in particular tactical change that we talked about the first 10 minutes, but they just didn't do. And then I left them alone, and I think they talked among them. Sometimes it's better to not go and talk to them the whole changeover, to create a little dialogue between themselves, right? And I think that's what happened. That 4-1 down, I left them alone, and I think they figured, hey, we better do this or else. And it was nice to see that they were able to, sort of guide themselves out of trouble. And once the momentum switched in our favor, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, then we're really good at keeping the momentum going the right way. I mean, we showed some good hands at the appropriate time at the net too. And so at three, sometimes it's just a matter of finding the right little angle, a little, change the flow a certain way, because the pace is generally not as high on three as it is on one, perhaps. And once the momentum switched, I thought we were pretty good.
So senior day was obviously pretty emotional.
Right.
On the three seniors and what they did.
Yeah, I mean, you can go on and on. I mean, all three of them, I have a great relationship with all of them. They've been instrumental in the championship runs, but the people you're the proudest of that come through this program aren't necessarily always the ones who raise trophies. It's the ones who sort of embrace what we're all about here, the loyal ones, the ones that put Florida first, and they're willing to help, and even if they lose, support. And these three are exactly what you want in teammates and in players in this program. They're unselfish. They're loyal. They buy into what we're doing, and they help the youngsters get better and tougher. And it's been a blessing to have them here. It's bittersweet to have it come to an end, but I'm sure all three of them are ready for the next chapter, in their lives. And they're always going to be Gators, and we're always going to keep in touch.
Would you say this is the best senior class you've coached here at UF?
Well, I mean, it has to be among them. Yeah, absolutely. We've had some outstanding players. May not have had three at the same time of this caliber. I mean, we've had certainly two, but yeah, as a gang of three, it probably is.
It's the first time ever that all three have won 100-plus singles matches.
Well, so there you go. So obviously, yes. Oh, is that right? Oh, wow. Well, so yeah, like I said, their tennis accomplishments sort of speak for themselves. It's the behind the scenes and the people they are that I'm even more proud of, and that stuff means more to me. That's what you remember 10 years from now. You remember the good players, but you remember the good people that have been a part of this program and help it, live on, right? And that goes way beyond just winning or losing on the tennis court. And these three are spectacular and just great human beings.
Coach, can you talk about the fight from Olivia today?
Yeah, you know what? Two good things. One, obviously, that Olivia was the one, a senior, and was the one to clinch the match. That was very appropriate today. And the way she did it after maybe the tennis wasn't to her liking at times. The other Kentucky players certainly played in a way to make us uncomfortable. But she had to navigate that and find a way to get it done anyway. And so obviously, her being a senior and her doing it in a sort of awkward way and still get it done, obviously that's really nice to see.
And then can you talk about the change in Bree after her first 4 games and the next 4, and she was able to close out that first set?
Yeah, you know what? Today in the second set, I started to see some brilliance again. You know, and I think, like we talked about on Friday, Brianna here in the last couple of weeks have been winning, but not playing at the real top of her game. I think in the second set, it's starting to feel good, and you could see. I mean, she's starting to swing balls in front of her, and you know, there's a different pace on the ball when she does that. So watch out. There's nobody in the country better right now.
And what are some of the things that you saw today that you'd like to work on for the SEC championship?
Well, what I told them in the locker room, probably the highlight was Courtney Keegan and her third set. So Courtney's had a tendency in 3-set matches, playing players who can handle her ball, to try to hit her way out of trouble. And that's cost her. Today, she got down 4-3 in the third by overhitting and missing second, third balls left and right. But she settled down and then started to try to play her way out of trouble, putting the ball where it needed to be, making it 4 or 5 shots if that was the appropriate thing to do, and then taking the short ball and being aggressive. And as a player, you know, with the talent and the power that she has, it's really easy to try to go to that, especially under pressure. But it's at that time when it's more difficult to execute it. And so today, I really felt like she found the balance between power and strategy, and she played her way up 5-4 and love 15 in that game, and I'm pretty confident that she was on her way to finish. And if Olivia wasn't finishing, or Sophie, the 2 seniors, you know, it would have been nice to see Courtney being rewarded for really learning. That was a big step for her, and that's going to be a big step for the Florida Gators here come postseason.
Okay, congrats.
Thanks so much.